あれは翼端に発煙筒みたいなのを取り付けてリモコンで着火できるようにしてるんじゃないかな。
Yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm. We quickly assembled at the hangar to start getting ready for the final flight. 3 fucking days! We got 3 days to do this! What is that, like a turbo booster? Ageiha was currently explaining how to leave trails from the wings when doing aerobatics. Oh, right. Gonna make a whole spectacle out of it, right? Using smoke, gliders could leave trails similar to the contrails left by the jets. It allowed observers to easily see the movements of the glider, and when combined with aerobatics, I don't know why I struggle pronouncing that word, aerobatics, it was really impressive.
それ自体は簡単な仕組みだから、作るのは今日1日あればできると思うよ。
But the problem is, we can't test it. We had 2 days until our final flight, 2 days! But we still couldn't practice. Yep, we have 2 days to set everything up, but then everything has to go perfect just in one go, right? It's not like we have like a practice session beforehand. Like we literally have one take. One shot is all we got. And so we had no way to test out the smoke equipment.
模型グライダーかラジコン飛行機で試せないでしょうか。
You mean like with the cake?
あ、それなら俺お手伝いできます。
スケールに差がありすぎるけど、やらないよりかはマシだと思います。下からどう見えるかも確認したいですし。そうね。朝ちゃん、はるみくん、そっちお願いできる？
Alright, good luck.
はい。
任せてください。
Harumi seemed uncharacteristically confident. Yeah, he seems really into it too. Like before, he was more of a person that was a little shy and like not as outspoken or whatever, but like now he actually seems to be into it, right? I like that. Yeah, Harumi, let's go, boy. Of course, his interest in plane and glider modeling was what brought him to Keifu Academy. And Asa was such a flight fan that she was into RC planes and models too.
キリノさんも手伝ってくれる？了解っす。
Hehe, I see what you're doing, Asa. You smart girl.
姉さんが後輩に作業をさせようとしている。
She's learning, she's adapting. She's like, yeah, I mean, soon she's gonna be the leader.
早速、新部長としての自覚が出てきたかね。
Oh yeah, see, she was born for it.
問題はアクロバットの内容と順序ね。
And how to use the smoke with them. We couldn't turn them on for the whole flight, so we had to choose the perfect moments.
そっちはパイロット2人に任せるわね。ヨルちゃん、こっち手伝ってくれる？
Who's going to be piloting it though? I'm assuming me? And who else? Me and Kotori?
ええ。
Ageiha and Yoru went off to get started on making the equipment.
まずはシミュレーションしてみましょう。
Yeah, the pilots went into the office to use the computer. Everyone dove head first into their work. It was tough with the short time we had, but now that we had a fixed target, we could go full throttle. Everyone kept working hard. Oh god, it's already the end of another day, and then right around sundown. Everyone gathered outside the hangar and stared intently at the sky. A single plane was flying in the air, leaving trails of smoke. Ooh, soon that'll be us.
なかなかいいんじゃない？
Oh, it's a test model? Oh, it's actually is it working? It was an RC plane. Asa had brought it from home. Ageiha had set it up with a smoke tracer.
お尻から煙吹いてると、なんだか墜落してるみたいね。
すみません。重量とかの関係で1本しか積めなくて。
The RC plane was leaving a single trail of smoke from its tail. Honestly, I could see what Kotori meant. It did look like it was going down.
でも、イメージはつかめたんじゃないかしら。
It's good enough for us to sort of get the picture, yeah? To imagine the rest of how it would look like.
これが左右の翼端につくのよね。2機並べて飛ばしたりできないかしら。できなくはないでしょうけど。
One thing is bothering me, by the way. Like, it's such a minor detail, but like, the hair tips on the left side, for us left side, of Ageha's hair, I feel like you kind of see like pixels there, right? It just doesn't blend in that well. It's the two outer tips of her hair. Those are the main ones that doesn't seem to like blend in too well compared to like if you just look at the outer edges of Asa's hair, Kotori's hair. That all blends in perfectly, but like it looks a little rough in Ageha's hair there. Oh god.
Oh, なんか面白いことやってるね。
Isuka was coming up the hill.
陣中見舞いに来たよ。はい、これ差し入れ。重かった。
It's gotta be nerve-wracking for Isuka too, right? Because it's basically all in our hands whether her project is going to work or not. Or whether she's going to get approval and everything, right? Well, I imagine even if it doesn't work out well, she's not gonna quit. But it's a major setback. She brought the ultimate summer pick-me-up. A watermelon, oh!
でっかい。キリノさん、バケツに水張って冷やしておいてちょうだい。
Watermelon, watermelon.
はーい。
Haruka took the huge watermelon from Isuka and waddled off to chill in the water.
これは何をしてるの？あさってのデモ飛行のリハーサルみたいなものです。
Kind of.
本番ではグライダーの翼が白い尾を引いて飛ぶのよ。へえ、そんなことできるんだ。
Isuka's eyes sparkled as she watched the RC plane leave a smoke trail.
僕に何か手伝えることはないかな。
Pray?
今は特にないですかね。そっか。ごめんね。みんなにばかり負担かけちゃって。
Don't worry about it.
いいんです。これは私たちのためにやってることだもの。そうそう。むしろイスカさんの野望を利用させてもらっちゃって。
Isuka shook her head.
みんなの協力のおかげで僕もまた飛べるかもしれないんだもん。雲の回廊をね。
You will, Isuka. We'll make sure of it.
準備はどこまで進んでるの？一応出し物が決まって、今その装置作りしながら当日来てもらう人たちに声をかけつつ。
If at all possible. Everyone turned to look at me when my voice rose as I spoke on the phone. Right, yes, of course, I understand. No, I know it's a difficult request. Wait, who are we calling? I hung up. My shoulders slumped.
どうだったの？って顔に書いてあるね。
Who are we calling? Yeah, the supervisor can't make it. Aw, fuck, dude. I'd been on the phone with our old supervisor. I'd asked him to come watch our final flight.
急な話だったもんね。来られないとどうなるの？
We can't fly.
そんな。先生に事情を説明して先輩たちだけで飛べないでしょうか。
Can't Amane just be like the supervisor? She was a supervisor before, right? She's still in Kazegaura currently. I'm sure, right? But she's probably very busy though, but... I don't know, maybe it's too much to ask of her, right? If she could like fill in as the supervisor for that day. So we can fly on the final flight. But... I feel like that's a viable option.
顧問の山野辺先生はいらっしゃるんですし。
I shook my head. This big flight coming up is supposed to be our chance to defend ourselves.
マイナスの印象になりそうなことは避けなきゃいけないわね。飛び岡も来るしね。
Yeah, asshole sensei. That teacher in particular would never sit back and let us fly without a proper supervisor.
じゃあどうするの？誰か代わりの人を探すしか。
Yeah, but we've already looked in all the likely places. The person who'd agreed to come starting second term had plans that day and couldn't come. Oh, what important plans would that dude have? This is literally so much is hanging in the balance for us, right? And this dude is just like, yeah, sorry, gotta go to my mom. Like, dude, your mom, unless your mom's dying, right? Then you can see her another time. We'd also asked a few other people, but it was so sudden. No one was free. Look at all those people pretending to have lives and shit. What the fuck?
本当なら僕がやらなきゃいけないことだよね。
She was actually going to be the supervisor in the future. As the leader of the new soaring group, she'd be the one supervising the Keifu Soaring Club. But she was still working to get the certification she needed. I'm really just thinking Amane, right? I can't think of anybody else. Kotori held her head. She clearly felt responsible, since she had been the one who'd agreed to Old Man Kazato's schedule without thinking. Yeah, like, at least sort of like, you know, when the old man said 3 days, like, can I get back to you on that one? I just need to check with everything, you know? But immediately she was like, oh, yes, okay, we'll do it. Without thinking of anything else. Oh, man, Kotori. I mean, I love her eagerness, right? Her confidence in that situation, but in hindsight, it's causing us a lot of trouble right now. But it wasn't like she had any other choice. I mean, that's true, right? He's a busy man, so if it wasn't in 3 days, who knows when the hell it would be?
電車で移動可能な範囲のよそのクラブに片っ端からお願いしてみる?
It'll be hard without any connections or an introduction. Maybe that was our only choice.
でも、なんか忘れてる気がするのよね。
Amane. Such as?
ほら、大事な人、誰かいたような気がする。
Amane? Kotori had an odd expression, like something was stuck in her throat. Isuka watched a moment, then brought up a very important point.
外の監督さんが来る前って、どうやって活動してたの？どうやってって。
Well?
そうだよ！いるじゃん、一人！
Right, right?
Amane-san!
Amane! Yes! There we go! Ah! I clapped my hands in realization.
臨時の監督、アマネちゃんに頼めばよかったのよ。協力してくれるって言ってたしさ。
A little slow, but we finally got there. Yeah, Amane, right?
でも、あの人携帯つながるかな?
I mean, she's somewhere in Kazegaura. Or rather, we should just get a hold of Akari, because Akari will be with Amane, right? So, just try and find Akari. We had to try calling. She only had about a 40% response rate with email. Let's try it anyway. I opened up my contacts and hit call. Please pick up, please pick up, please pick up. Oh god, it's ringing. It keeps ringing. It's still ringing. Nope. No answer.
やっぱり。
Oh my god.
バカバカ！アマネちゃんのアホ！携帯電話が何のためにあると思ってんのよ！
That's true.
案ずることはないわ。
Age has said, full of confidence.
今の私たちにはあの人がいる。
Mabo, right? Mabo can get us in contact with Akira, Akari rather. I don't know what the fuck Akira. Akari, and Akari will lead us to Amane, right?
アマネ先輩の専属助手、雲井あかりさんが。
Yeah.
それだ。葵、連絡先聞いてるよね。
On it. I called Akari's phone. Come on, Akari, pick up. I wasn't sure she'd answer since she was still at work. Come on, Akari, pick up. Please answer.
はい、もしもし。
Moshi Moshi. Moshi Moshi, Akari. She answered.
何ですか?
You're a lifesaver. Oh, sorry, nothing.
一体何の用かしら?
Is Amane there? We need to get in touch with her immediately. But she never answers. My voice grew weaker as I spoke. I realized they both might be really busy. It was probably really selfish to bother them with this personal stuff right now.
残念ですが、
What?
力にはなってあげられません。
Are you kidding me? For real? Why not? Oh, please, it'll only take a minute.
いえ、そういうことではありません。力になってあげたくてもできないのです。
Why? Why not?
望月先生なら脱走しました。
Oh my god.
行き先を知りたいのはこっちなのよ。
Escaped? Alright, everybody, check all the local food places. Anywhere where there's a possibility of lots of food, that's where Amane could be. Everybody, get on it right now. Operation Find Amane. Whoa! I pulled the phone from my ear. Everyone looked on in shock. They'd apparently have been able to hear what Akari said.
失礼。もし行き先が分かったらご連絡ください。
I gotta say, Akari, you're a terrible babysitter. How do you lose her? She's lost her twice already in a couple of days. I mean, sure, Amane is pretty crafty, but still. You should just chip her or something, right? Just some kind of device on her, or like stick it on her phone, stick it in her pocket, in her wallet, so that you're able to track her when she's gone. Right, will do. I said goodbye and hung up. So that's that. We gotta try and find her.
相変わらずバカだね。
Yeah, but that makes things even more tricky right now. While everyone stood around in shock, Isuka alone seemed almost happy.
しょうがないわ。あまねちゃんの消息がわかるのを期待しつつ、よそのクラブにお願いしてみましょう。
Oh man. We gathered up the RC plane and headed to the office to contact other clubs. First, we had to look up their info online. However... Amane! We found her! She's eating our fucking watermelon, but we found her! Well, everyone froze for an instant at the sight of Amane scarfing down our watermelon.
ここにいた!
Oh man.
やあ、君たち。スイカ、先にいただいてるぞ。
Yep, that you did. I knew someplace with food, right? God damn it. It must have been really sweet, because her face glowed while she waved at us.
なんでここに先輩が?
Haruka, standing beside Amane, answered Ageha's question.
私、スイカを冷やそうと思って事務所に来たっす。そしたら、いたっす。
There she was, standing menacingly, waiting for the watermelon.
そこの机の下に。
Under the desk? What? We looked, and there was a blanket rumpled up underneath her desk at the back of the office. Oh, did she sleep here? It looked like someone had been sleeping there. Which is probably exactly what had happened. That sounds like Amane, alright.
発見した時は誰か死んでるのかと思ってマジビビったっす。
Sounded like a natural reaction if you thought the office was empty. It was lucky she didn't drop the watermelon.
参考までに聞くけど、あまねちゃん、いつからそこにいたの？昨日の夜からだと思うぞ。
Of course. We didn't even notice it. We were here earlier.
思うぞって自分のことでしょ？
I mean, Amane doesn't have a sense of time, right?
全然気づかなかったわ。
The place she'd bedded down was in a blind corner, actually. So it was the perfect place to hide away, and also explained why no one had noticed her sleeping there. And she'd been sleeping there all this time.
ここは仕事がはかどるからな。勝手に使わせてもらってたんだ。
Akari's looking for you, you know?
あかりなんか知らないぞ。神々とうるさいんだ。
She kept chomping the watermelon, even with all her pouting.
あんたね、社会性ってものが欠如してるんだから。面倒見てくれる人の言うことくらいちゃんと聞かなきゃダメでしょうが。
Yeah, listen to your caretaker.
大人は疲れるんだ。仕事ってみんなうるさくてな。まだ大学生のイスカにはわからないだろうけどな。
Oh, snap.
なんだとこの。
それより。
Right, important.
あまねちゃん、私らのスイカ残ってるでしょうね。
That's not what matters right now, Kotori. She can have the whole watermelon for all I care. We just need to ask her if she can be our supervisor for a day. That's what you're worried about? The watermelon?
半分くらいは。
Oh my god, she ate half the watermelon. Holy shit. And it was a huge one too, right? The giant watermelon had shrunk by 50%. Oh, there's still some left.
すまない。お腹が空いてたんだ。昨日から何も食べてなくてな。これはもうお願いを聞いてもらうしかないわね。
Oh, I like the way you're thinking, Ageha. You owe us now, Amane. Right.
なんだ？お願いって。
Well, we have a favor to ask of you.
引退フライトまで臨時の監督やってよ、Amane-chan.
Yeah, I love how Amane, she's not even asking it, right? She's saying, you're going to supervise it. Not like, will you? Nope, you're gonna. Amane, no question about it, you're gonna.
臨時の監督？ああ、構わないぞ。
Yeah! That was easier than I thought it would be, but hell yeah!
その代わり、それまでここの机を借りてていいか？
Sure, just, you know, keep off the watermelon. We all looked at Asa. Oh, that's her desk? It was her place after all.
もちろん構いませんよ。いくらでも使ってください。
Nice, Asa, taking one for the team.
はーい、やったー。お風呂にはちゃんと入ってくださいね。あかりさんへの連絡はどうする？
If we do, she'll just take her home.
黙ってましょう。あかりさんには悪いけど。
Okay, yeah, let's not tell Akari. So it was settled. Sorry, Akari. I feel a little bad for Lime, but we have to.
行くわよ。
Kotori announced to the members gathered around the monitor and clicked the mouse. The 3D glider model on the screen performed an aerobatic move, while white smoke trailing from its wingtips.
かっこいい。かなり見応えありそうですね。
I hope so.
おお、いいじゃん、いいじゃん。
Everyone seemed impressed. We were watching a simulation that Kotori had programmed.
私たちにできるアクロバット飛行をシミュレータで再現してみたの。例の煙のギミックもつけてみたわ。
Awesome.
いつの間にこんな機能を実装したんだ？
Kotori had made a movie using the additional function she'd programmed into Amane's simulator. So instead of just using it for training, we could input flight plans and watch the flight just like a spectator. Even though Kotori had said herself it wasn't a very useful function.
空いた時間で作ってみたのよ。役に立ってよかったわ。グライダーでこんな飛び方もできるんですね。翼から白い尾を引いてるおかげで迫力が違うわね。
I'm looking forward to the end result, you know?
それでも私たちの機体は重量の重い福崎だし、アクロバットには不向きなのよね。
Originally, Amane had designed it specifically for the Morning Glory flights. It hadn't been designed for aerobatics. But I still think the audience will enjoy it. We'll get a chance to show off our skills.
そうね。お遊びサークルとか抜かしてたどっかのじいさんをギャフッと言わせてやるんだから。
Yeah.
すみません、すみません。
Yeah, that's your grandpa. Ageha, how's it going with you?
あとは取り付けだけ。はるみくんに手伝ってもらえば明日の午前中には終わると思うけど。
Nice.
もう一機のラジコン飛行機の改造はもうできてます。
Kotori had recommended flying two in tandem, so they'd equipped another plane.
シミュレータとラジコン飛行機とでリハーサルの代わりができそうね。
Everyone seemed relieved when she said this. We were all really worried that we'd have to go into the final flight with zero practice. Especially now, with all the people coming to watch, and the futures of the Soaring Club and Isuka's group riding on it.
それじゃあ今日は後片付けして撤収にしましょうか。明日は朝からやるわよ。
Tomorrow we have one more day, right? It's not like the flight will actually be tomorrow. It's the day after that, right? I'm pretty sure. I hope so, at least. Otherwise it'd be way too fast. Ice cream? Me. Kotori asked everyone, like usual, when we reached the front of the convenience store. This was where we split up. The dorm people, the station people, the neighborhood people. Even though everyone was exhausted by the long day, we all still shuffled into the shop.
今日は奮発してハーゲンダッツのストロベリーパンかけってやつね。
Of course.
私はちょいと金欠だからバリバリ君用なし味でいいや。
Pear? I love pear.
私も貧乏なんでバリバリ君ポタージュ味。
Corn soup bar? What the fuck is that? Corn soup bar?
何それ、そんなのあるの？
It sounds disgusting.
あるっすよ、ちゃんと。というかまるっきりコーンポタージュの味がするっす。
Why are you smiling, Haruka?
おいしそう。私もそれにすればよかっ
Corn soup sounds good to you?
た。姉さんも物好きね。
Maybe I'm just, you know, entirely over corn because of Sarah. Like, holy fuck. I've seen and had enough corn for the rest of my life. As the girls went into a frenzy over choosing their ice creams, Harumi and I went outside to wait. I'm really glad you joined, Harumi.
は
一時はどうなることかと思ったけど、なんとか間に合いそうね。おまねちゃんも無事捕獲できてよかったわ。先輩たちの最後のフライトですもんね。
Hey, it's for all of us. You know, three birds with one stone, basically, right? It'll be sort of a farewell final flight, right? What the original plan was supposed to be with this big flight, but then added on top of that, it is now also a sort of showcase to your grandfather, Old Man Kazato, and well, the teachers at school, right? So yeah, 3 birds with 1 stone. Asa seemed kind of sad.
最悪、私たち全員にとってのラストフライトになりかねないけどね。そうならないように頑張ってくださいね、先輩。
I won't let that happen.
心配しなくてもうまくいくわよ。あまねちゃんもいてくれるしね。なんだろうね。別に何もしてくれなくてもいてくれるだけで安心感があるっていうか。
Just Amane's presence, right? I don't know, it just makes us feel safe, I suppose, right? Because it's just like having big old Amane there. Just the feeling of having her there, it just makes us all feel at ease. Because it brings us back to those old times. And she was always very reliable. I guess since we want to put on a good show, we are really going all out on this one. We left Amane back in the office. She'd apparently reversed her internal clock and was now hard at work. Is she, I mean, considering she flew all the way from America, right? Maybe she's still dealing with jet lag?
変な先輩っすよね。私、机の下に寝てるの発見した時、思わず悲鳴上げちゃったっすよ。その声聞いて目を覚まして、私の顔見た。いやー、美味しそうなスイカだねって言ったっす。
Oh, you'll get used to it, Haruka. I could imagine it as clearly as if I had been there to see it.
ごめんね。あんな変な人が伝説の先輩で。だからこそのレジェンドなんだけどね。
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's part of the legend. Everyone talked on as we finished our ice cream and threw away our trash.
それじゃ帰りますか。はるみちゃん、桐野さんのナイト役よろしくね。
はい。
Get her, Harumi, get him! Harumi answered. His face went bright red, and he stood up straight as a rod.
桐野さん、行こうか。
Oh, he's taking charge!
それじゃ先輩、また明日っす。
Haruka waved and walked off with Harumi, totally oblivious.
はるみちゃんのうぶさも大概だけど、あれ見て何にも気づいてない様子の桐野さんも大概だわね。
Yeah, they're both hopeless. But hey, maybe that's why they'll fit good together, who knows? Asa, Yoru, you two use the bath first. Okay, wait, they're gonna bathe together? The twins?
夜ちゃん、背中流しっこしよ。
Can I join?
今日は汗かいたから早くさっぱりしたい。
The twins chatted happily as they went inside. I stopped and turned back to look the way we'd come. Kotori was about to follow Asa and Yoru inside, but she noticed me and stopped too.
どうしたの？
Huh? Oh, nothing. I was looking off toward our secret base. It's our actual final flight, which means it's our last chance.
何か言った？
No, nothing. I'm just gonna take off tomorrow afternoon for a bit.
多分大丈夫だと思うけど、何か用事なの？
Yeah, kind of. I wasn't sure before, but I've put together my own plan.
何？計画って。
What are we planning? You'll see when the time comes. Why are we so secretive? I turned and went past her into the dorm.
何よチキって。それいつよ。
Don't forget to lock up.
こら、葵。
What are we planning? The next morning, I stopped by school to report to Mr. Yamanobe about Amane's supervision. After that, I went straight to the hangar to help with the final preparations.
このボタンを押せば煙が出るから。
Ageha had finished attaching the smoke equipment to the wingtips. She was telling Kotori and I about the remote installed in the cockpit.
煙が出るのは5分少々。それが限界だった。
Should be enough, right?
十分よ。ね、葵。
Yeah. We would use those 5 minutes to do the absolute best aerobatics we could do. Why do I? Okay, I have to hear this being pronounced. Okay, I think it's aerobatics, right? Aerobatics. Let me fucking pronunciation. Oh god, Emma's gonna pronounce it for us. All right, Emma, here we go. How do we say it? Hello?
Aerobatics.
Aerobatics. One more time.
Aerobatics.
Aerobatics. Okay. Okay. Aerobatics. We worked it out in yesterday's meeting. We will be taking turns piloting during the aerobatics. We each had different specialties in the cockpit.
小鳥先輩、こっち準備できました。
For some reason, like sometimes I just have like 2 different pronunciations in my head, and I don't know which one is the correct one. And then I keep bouncing back and forth between the 2. But now we heard the correct one, or at least we heard one correct pronunciation. Aerobatics. So we're just gonna go with that one.
わかった。すぐ行く。
Everyone was outside. The 2 RC planes were there on standby.
いいわよ。始めて。せーの。
Up. The 2 planes took off together. Asa and Yoru each controlled one.
姉さん、合わせるわ。お願い。
Oh. The 2 planes had been flying separately, but they drew closer and then started flying as one, in unison. Yoru was following Asa's plane.
もう少し離れて飛べない？やってみます。
As Kotori ordered, the 2 RC planes spread out to about glider wingtip width. It must have been incredibly difficult to maintain that distance.
さすが双子ね。
Of course, they got that special twin connection, right? Kotori was really impressed by the synchronized flying.
アゲハ先輩、お願いします。じゃあ行くよ。ポチッとな。
Turn on the smoke! Ageha set off the smoke trails. The 2 RC planes started leaving tracers. They drew 2 white lines across the sky. Oh, I see now. So that's how it looks.
エルロンロール。行きます。
Uh-oh. Oh. The 2 planes spun just the way a glider's wingtips would move during a roll, tracing the lines. The white lines drew a double helix.
綺麗っすね。
うん。
Everyone loved it. I thought it would work too. However... Kotori doesn't seem sure. Kotori? What's wrong?
いや、別に。いいんじゃないかな。
I mean, if it's not 100% correct or 100% how you want it, right? We have to say something. Because we can do something about it now still, right? And we need this to be perfect. As good as possible. Katori was oddly quiet. I thought she would be the most excited.
おお、やってるな。
Amane! She came out of her dungeon. Well, our dungeon. Amane came sneaking out of the hangar. I guess she'd heard the noise and came to see what was up.
これか。アクロバット飛行って。
Amane stood shading her eyes with her hand, watching the synchronized RC flying, which in itself was a pretty great performance.
どうですか、アマネ先輩。いいんじゃないか。
She said without any particular emotion. She was less impressed than expected. This is more or less our plan for tomorrow.
ああ、見させてもらったぞ。引退フライトの計画書。何せ監督だからな。
I see Amane doing your due diligence as our supervisor. She stuck her perfectly shaped nose in the air proudly. We had asked her for help, but she was acting like it was a huge deal or something.
どう思った？
Any improvements we can make? Anything, tell us, Amane. Amane seemed uncharacteristically hesitant to speak.
いいと思ったぞ。
Yeah. But? I feel like there's a but coming, right?
ただ、なんだか君たちらしくなかったな。
There's the but.
私たちらしくない？
You mean the aerobatics?
でも普通に飛んでも見てる方はつまんないだろうし。まあそうなんだがな。
Her face looked troubled as she watched the smoke drawn by the two RC planes.
そうだな。今のは忘れてくれ。
No. Tell us. Amane, having finished her thought, walked off holding a small plastic bucket. Where are you going?
お風呂入ってくる。
Bath time. She waved and walked off down the hill. Where is she gonna bathe? Is she just gonna like run to the ocean or well, is it ocean? I don't know, but like to the lake or something, right? And bathe there? After we finished the RC plane test, we all ate lunch in a corner of the hangar. Something's missing, right? I feel like it feels like a little too scripted. I think maybe that's what the... Like, obviously it's scripted, right? Obviously it's planned beforehand. But, like, I feel like it has to have, like, a personal touch of ours on it, right? And I feel like that's what Amane was kind of saying, that was missing. It doesn't have our usual flair or our own touch on it. It's just, like, very... I don't know if robotic is the word, but it's just like, yeah, very... I don't know. There's a particular word I'm looking for, but it's not quite scripted or not quite robotic or something, right? But it just... It doesn't feel like it's us.
先輩たち、なんか暗いね。テストはうまくいったのに、なんで失敗したみたいな空気になってんですか？
It went well. It's just... Something's missing.
だってね。
Ageha sighed. A meatball from her bento stuck on her chopsticks.
あまね先輩にあんな風に言われちゃったらさ。
でもすごくいいと思いましたよ。俺見応えあると思います。
私もそう思うっす。
The younger students did their best to cheer us up, but we were all pretty low.
あまねちゃんの言う通りよ。私たちらしくない。だって私たち今までアクロバット飛行なんてやってこなかったんだもの。
But then what are we gonna do? If we just do our usual flight, I feel like it's not as impressive, right? We need to set a... It has to be like a spectacle. If we just fly as usual, it's not as impressive.
そうだよね。
This time had just been a little practice for the event. Not much more than playing around to see what we could do. So, we should just fly around like normal? No one answered my question. No one thought it was bad to do aerobatics. We had come up with the idea of aerobatics to give the audience something to watch. And yet... But it's not really you, is it? Somehow it all seemed thin. But we'd ignored that and kept going, because we didn't have any other ideas. When she says it like that, it kinda hits home, doesn't it?
先輩のことがっかりさせちゃったみたいな気になる。
Oh no, the feeling of disappointing your senpai.
いつまでも先輩離れできない人たちですね。これから引退していくっていうのに。
I mean, still, Amane will always be a part of it and us and everything.
ちょっとヨルちゃん。そういや葵、午後から抜けるって言ってなかったっけ？
Alright, my own plan. What was our plan? Yeah.
今のうちに行ってきたら？どんな用事か知らないけど。
Oh yeah, that's right. I'll do that. I closed up my bento and stood to leave. I wasn't in the mood though.
どこか行くの？
I don't know. Just out for a bit.
なんか個人的な計画があるんだって。
Private plan. Don't make it sound so secretive, Kotori. Even though it is. Kotori did not look pleased. But apparently she wasn't in the mood to push it either. I should be back in about an hour, I said and left. What are we gonna do? What? Windy? I bought it. What did we buy? A present for Kotori? But I'm not sure this is a good time, I said to myself, sighing. I'd left everyone back at the hangar in a real funk, and I was worried how they were doing. Well, I'm done shopping, so I guess I'll head back. I hurried through Windy's, crowded in the summer vacation afternoon. And then...
Yo! Aoi じゃないか。
Hey, Tatsuya! Tatsuya appeared out of the crowd. Hey, Tatsuya, what's up, man?
アゲハの親父さんに届け物だよ。
We were right in front of Ageha's family shop, Himegi Sports.
お前こそこんなところで何してるんだ？
Oh, just shopping, you know, for the lady, I presume. Oh, just, you know. I hid my shopping bag behind my back. Uh-oh. Are you headed back? Wow, completely dodged that question.
ああ。
Tatsuya said and started walking. I walked alongside him.
あまねがそんなことを。
Everyone's really down. Me too, actually.
確かにアクロバット飛行はお前たちらしくないかもな。
Yeah, I mean, I agree, right? It's something we've never done before. So why are we suddenly doing it now? But it's just that it has to be something special, right? It has to be something more than just what the flights that we normally do. But what can we add to our normal flights that would make it that little bit special, but also still be us, right? I don't know. But we've got guests coming, so just flying is kind of boring.
それでも十分に見物だと思うぞ。
People who weren't used to a glider might actually find it exciting enough. You really think so?
さあな。
Maybe.
観客のことなんか気にするな。明日の主役はお前たちなんだから。自分たちのやりたいことをすればいいじゃないか。
The thing is, we feel like we have to do something spectacular to win over the people, right? The teachers and old man, what was it, Kazato? But maybe all we have to do is just remain true to ourselves, and then we'll see where the chips fall. I wonder what that is. And then I understood it. We didn't really want to do aerobatics at all. That was what Amane had meant, and we were all upset because she was right on the nose.
いつかなら多分こう言うんじゃないかな。君の正しい答えはそこにある。
And as she points at her heart, saying this, he pointed at my chest. Yeah. Here, huh? I just now realized that that feeling of excitement we shared when Isuka had first asked for help was gone. We'd focused too much on the presentation and the schedule, I thought. We'll try something else. Something more fitting to our final flight.
ああ、頑張れ。
This is like last minute overhaul, but whatever. It feels more real, feels more true. Tatsuya said and ruffled my hair. Hey, Come on, Tatsuya. I did my hair and everything. What the fuck, dude?
明日楽しみにしてるぞ。
Oh, man.
おじいちゃんからだ。
Uh-oh.
もしもし、朝です。はい。はい。え、おじさん
What's Grandpa? What's going on with Grandpa?
が？わかりました。それじゃ。おじいちゃんって、もしかして理事長さん？はい。おじいちゃんからのことづてで、明日、俊一おじさんも見に来るそうです。
Who?
誰それ？市長です。
Holy shit! What? The mayor?
市長？
Terminator?
僕と七星の脇で光ってるあの見えちゃいけない星？
No, Arnold is not coming, okay?
違います。うちの市の市長です。なんで市長さんが見に来るわけ？
Even more pressure, the mayor is coming!
俊一おじさんはおじいちゃんのお友達なんですよ。他にもお友達がたくさん見に来るって言ってました。
Oh my god, how much pressure is he putting us on under?
いや、意味わかんないし、なんでうちらの引退フライトをそんな偉い人が見に来るの？
I know, right? And before that president of Japan comes to watch too! Or the prime minister, they're probably a prime minister, right?
そう。これは何か企んでるわね。
This event is way bigger than we ever anticipated.
小鳥は小鳥どこ行った？
部長ならさっき出て行きましたよ。
小鳥、大変だ！
Emergency! Oh man. I passed by the dorm to drop my stuff off and headed back towards the hangar. I found Kotori sitting alone on the hill. She was staring absently up at the clouds flowing past. I started to call out, but stopped. Her face had that look, just like the day she whispered. The sky looks so far away.
Aoi?
Hey. Kotori noticed me first and called out.
もう用事は済んだの？
Yeah, sorry to take off like that.
別に。
She said and looked back to the sky. Are you thinking about something? What you thinking about? She didn't offer any further answers. Just stretched her hand up towards the sky.
少し近づいたと思ったのにな。あまねちゃんの言う通りよね。なんか全然私たちらしくないことやろうとしてた。
Yeah.
あまねちゃんがあんなこと言ったのはさ、あまねちゃんも私たちとの思い出を特別に思ってくれてるからだよね。
Of course she does, right?
だから私たちが私たちらしくないことするのが嫌だったんじゃないかな。
I think so too. Why else would Amane have chosen her words so carefully? She knew that what she said would have a real influence on us.
その気持ちを裏切るフライトが私たちの最後のフライトだなんて。
It's just that this final flight should be a culmination of like everything that we have gone through, right? From start to now finish. I feel like that's what this final flight should represent. And just like this fancy flight show with aerobatics, it just doesn't feel right.
そう思うと足が震えてくる。どうしよう。こんなんじゃ明日飛べないよ。
I have something in mind, but I feel like it's something we just can't do, right? But like, we have the smoke trail, right? Can't we just create like a temporary fake morning glory, right? And then just fly through that, right? With the smoke trails or smoke machines or whatever, right? We'll just create like a fake morning glory, and then that'll be like the setting for our flight, for our final flight. I don't know, I don't think we're capable of doing that. Or rather, we just don't have the necessary equipment at the moment, and we're pretty, you know, cramped on time right now. Kotori wrapped her arms around herself like she was freezing cold.
あの時と同じ。桐野さんを乗せてストールした時と、あの時私空に見放された気がした。また同じになりそうで怖い。
Kotori, even this close to her, I couldn't think of anything to say. I was lost in the same fog of confusion.
はい、部長。
Uh-oh. And then Haruka came. She came running up in a panic.
ここにいたっすか。
Oh my
部長、
god.
ハゲハ先輩が呼んでるっす。大変だーって騒いでるっす。
Kotori just hung her head, not even looking at Haruka.
部長、どうしたっすか。
Feels like it's all falling apart.
桐野さん、あの時はごめんね。あの時私のせいで怖い思いさせちゃったから。
Oh, the stall thing? Kotori had apologized over and over already, but she's still not over it. And Haruka could only cock her head in confusion, not sure what she meant.
先輩たち元気ないっすね。どうしちゃったんすか。
I think maybe she just feels she's lost her way a bit.
飛び方を忘れちゃったみたいなの。飛び方っすか。
Kotori nodded weakly.
もしかしたら明日飛べないかもしれない。
No, Kotori! Haruka's expression fell as she saw how miserable Kotori was.
それは残念っす。また部長たちのフライトが見られるって楽しみにしてたのに。
She said, and sat down beside Kotori. She wrapped her arms around her knees and rocked forward and back a little.
見たかったっす。部長の飛ぶところ。
Kotori seemed uncomfortable now, sulking like a child beside Haruka. Haruka couldn't pilot the glider herself, but she did really seem to enjoy watching the rest of us do it.
あなた、私が飛んでるところを見てソアリング部に入部したって言ってたわよね。はい、そうっす。その時私どんな風に飛んでた？
She's trying to recapture that feeling. Kotori asked timidly. I think she wanted to remember how it felt to enjoy flying by hearing Haruka's memory of it.
どんなってすっごいかっこよかったっすよ。もう最高でした。
It's not really descriptive. Haruka's voice rose, like she was reliving the excitement of that day. Kotori and I were kind of taken by surprise. We hadn't been doing any aerobatics, just boring old glider flights. So why would she be that excited? Haruka gazed out over the hill, her eyes far away.
あの朝焼けの空を部長たちが飛んでいったっす。
What did you say? Flying at dawn?
だから朝焼けの空っすよ。みんなでここに集まって見てたっす。
So she saw us when we flew at the Morning Glory too.
それもしかして2年前のモーニンググローリー？
Oh, I thought she just saw like we were test flying or something, but she actually saw the Morning Glory flight.
モーニングなんか綺麗な雲の道ができてたっす。
She doesn't even know what the Morning Glory is, and she's part of our club kicker. No, I'm joking. It's fine, Haruka. Kotori and I stared at each other in shock. You were there too?
はい、いたっすよ。あの綱引きみたいなのもやったっす。
Kotori stared at Haruka like she couldn't believe what she was hearing. But back then, you weren't...
お姉ちゃんが慶風の卒業生っす。なんかお友達から電話がかかってきて、私も連れてってくれたっす。じゃあ、あなたはあの時私を飛ばせてくれた人だったんだ。
A huge crowd of people had pulled the rope to help us take off. And apparently, Haruka had been one of them. Really? Oh man!
一度離陸して見えなくなった後、
夜明け前の丘を大きな翼を広げたグライダーが駆け上がってきたっす。
I remember that, right? Yeah, that was Kotori's route, yeah.
超感動したっす。かっこいいなって。それで私ソアリング部に入ったっすよ。
I didn't know Haruka was part of that. Damn. Haruka looked almost embarrassed, but happy. The sight made Kotori shake. It was like she was just trying to take it all in.
そういう大事なことはもっと早く言いなさいよ。すみませんせ。そうなんだ。あなたがあの時私を飛ばせてくれたんだ。
This changes everything. After she screamed at Haruka, Kotori kept repeating this to herself. That day, we'd only taken off with everyone's help. We never could have done it ourselves. That's it!
何？
Kotori spun when I suddenly shouted. I thought of something great! I whispered my idea into Kotori's ears. Oh, let me guess, we're not gonna hear it until the final day, right? Until it actually happens. We're gonna keep it a secret? From us too, right? From the reader? Kotori's eyes widened at my idea. Is it a good one? She seems excited. Kotori tried to talk, but nothing came out. She's speechless? In a good or bad way? Instead, thump. She took my open hand and forcefully held it to the left side of her chest. Her heart is beating! She's alive! No, she's just excited at the idea. Ooh. Thud, thud. Kotori's heart thundered in her chest. Haruka's probably thinking like, wait, why? Why are you forcing him to touch your boob? That racing heartbeat explained her excitement more eloquently than any words possibly could. It's a good idea. We have a good idea. What is it, though? And Kotori looked up to the sky. The white clouds flowed slowly across the brilliant blue background.
けど飛びたい。
Tomorrow, Kotori. Yeah, let's fly.
あ、小鳥先輩帰ってきました。小鳥、大変なの。
Emergency!
そんなのあと。みんな集まって。
We got a new plan. Kotori brushed Ageha off and gathered the club. She rushed through our new flight plan.
マジっすか。
Yep, that's the plan. I don't know what it is. They're keeping us, you know, in suspense too, but I bet it's awesome.
マジよ。大マジ。
Ageha looked over at me, her face breaking out in a cold sweat. Let's do it. I think it's the only way.
私もいいと思います。
I don't know what the plan is, but it probably involves the people that are present there as well, right? They're gonna help us fly somehow, or they're gonna be involved at least?
エルロンロールするより先輩たちらしいわね。
そんなことができるなら見てみたいです。
私も。
Ageha looked over everyone's face and sighed dramatically.
ぶっつけ本番ってとこも私たちらしいわね。
Yep, we all agreed. Oh man, I'm actually excited for this.
よーし、完了。撤収としますか。
Ageha said after confirming all the preparations were done for tomorrow. The glider had been serviced to the tiniest part. All the equipment was ready and inspected. We'd borrowed seats and a tent for an emergency VIP area. What does that mean? I can't believe the mayor is coming.
一
Oh
体
yeah.
何を見に来るのかしら。なんかすみません。うちのおじいちゃんが。
What if her grandfather just like talked up this whole event, right? Like it's such a big thing and like we're going to be heavily disappointing. I don't know. I hope not, right? We're gonna do ourselves proud at least, and at the end of the day, that's all that matters. With our new flight plan, we had to announce a new meeting location to all of our guests that we had invited. We had gone over everyone's roles at the meeting before. There was nothing left to do.
うん。 私もうちょっと残ってく。起こしちゃえばいいんじゃない？
Amane? Oh, she's sleeping?
なんか気持ちよさそうに寝てるし。
The girls were talking about Amane. No one had told our supervisor about the flight plan change. She had been sleeping under the desk ever since she took her noon bath.
私もう少し残ってくから、アゲハたちは先帰ってていいよ。
Ageha thought a bit before nodding.
了解。じゃあ葵、お姫様のこと頼んだわよ。
Don't worry, I got my eye on her. Yeah.
先輩、明日頑張りましょうね。
Amane, good work. Good work, Asa, Yoru.
さようなら、先輩。
お先に失礼します。
See ya, Harumi.
お疲れ様っす。
Haruka, bye-bye. Everyone headed home with Ageha. The huge hangar suddenly fell silent. It's great to have another guy around. If Harumi hadn't been around, I would have been the one to send them off. Oh god. She's a fucking sloth.
寝てる。
We waited a bit, but Amane showed no sign of waking. She's not going to move a muscle unless she smells food. Do we have the watermelon still, or pizza or something?
どっかに七輪とサンマでも落ちてないかしら。
Nope. What was she, a cat?
新しいフライトプラン見てほしいのに。
She was like a kid looking for approval from Mommy Amane. Like Yoru had said, she couldn't get away from Amane. I found it cute how Kotori never lost her innocent idolization of Amane. If you print it out and leave it by her pillow, she'll see it when she wakes up.
寝ぼけて食べちゃったりしないかしら。
It doesn't smell like food, so I don't think she will. I couldn't say it was impossible. Here, I'll put it under this gelatin cup. She'll definitely find it then. Harumi had gone and bought some for everyone during work.
明日フライト前にたっぷりと感想を聞くわ。
Kotori said reluctantly as she placed a printout of our new flight plan by Amane's pillow. She weighed it down with some peach gelatin. Whew.
星が綺麗。
The top of the hill offered a full view of the night sky.
こっち来て。
Kotori trundled along with her cane. Careful, you'll trip again.
セーフ。
Did she catch herself or did we catch her? Kotori stumbled, but somehow managed to keep from falling over by flopping down on the grass instead. Oh, soft landing. Are we looking up at the sky? A sky full of stars? Heh 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 heh. Kotori's voice beside me was filled with awe.
ほら、葵も寝てみなさいよ。すごいわよ。
What? I lay down on the grass and looked up. The starry sky completely filled my eyes. This does kind of feel like a little bit of a crossover, right? Like, I mean, both of the games were created by the same... by Pooltub, right? Yeah. So... maybe it's just a very subtle shout-out. The air was especially clear tonight, and even the tiniest stars twinkled brightly. It's beautiful. Aww. Kotori's eyes sparkled, and I took her hand in mine. It's like we're floating up into the sky, hand in hand. The twinkling stars seemed ready to sweep down on us.
星空の下を飛べたら気持ちいいでしょうね。宇宙にいるみたいに感じるんじゃないかしら。月にまで手が届きそう。
I love the fact that our face is just half cut off. Who gives a shit about our face anyway, right? Kotori reached her other hand out toward the sky. It really did feel like it could reach out and touch the blazing moon. When we flew before dawn, it was so amazing to look down on the lights below.
綺麗だった。
That was the day we flew the cloud corridor. Looking down from the pre-dawn sky, we saw our town glowing below. It was like someone had spilled stardust over the hills.
それから、ほら、 ユカさんたちのサイリウムの明かり。
Maybe okay, I'm gonna guess now. I'm gonna guess what we're gonna do. I think we're gonna fly again, like really early in the morning, and maybe we have like a camera attached to the glider that's like looking down over the city, and we're just going to be flying, right? And we're indirectly through the camera going to be showing the people like the beautiful sights of like just flying over the town at that early in the morning, when you sort of see everything sort of come to life, right? As everyone starts to wake up, as the town starts to wake up. And then everybody's watching on like a TV screen or something. That's my guess. It's a very random guess, but I don't know what else it could be. Yeah. Everyone who'd come to help had held glow sticks, covering the hill in a trail of light. I'd never forget the feeling of seeing them like that.
キリノさん、あの光の中にいたんだね。
Yeah, I still can't believe it. I laughed, thinking about the day's revelation.
明日また飛ぶのか。
Katori said, her voice sounding weak. Are you nervous? That's good though, right? A little bit of nervousness is fine. Katori nodded sincerely. It was our first time going up since our practice flight before finals. Katori had messed up and caused a stall, so she hadn't flown since then. Squeeze. Katori gripped my hand more firmly.
もう最後なんだね。
Yeah.
なんかあまり実感ないけど、でも明日飛んだらもう最後なんだ。
We might never fly the sky over Kazegaura again. At the very least, it would be a while. We'd better put on a good show.
もちろんよ。後輩たちの目にかっこいい私たちを焼き付けさせなきゃ。
We better.
それが先輩としての私たちの最後の仕事だもん。
Katori said and rolled over to put her head on my chest.
ねえ、葵、キスしよっか。
Hey, what's this all of a sudden? We weren't talking about that. Does it matter?
だってうずうずするんだもん。このままじゃ明日までこらえられそうにない。
You need to get rid of the nervous energy? Where did she think we were? I mean, kissing under the night sky like this, I think that's pretty romantic, right? Seems fitting. Whoa. Katori started to crawl up onto me. Oh, okay. I mean, can't say no then. You're literally all over me. I was actually feeling the same as Katori. I was so tense. It felt like I'd never sleep again. And it wasn't like we'd have to worry about anyone finding us out here at this time of night. Choo. We'd held each other there on the grass, kissing deeply. Her lips pressing against mine were soft and sweet. Uh-oh. The sweet and lovely feeling quickly turned to sadness as we thought about losing each other. Whoa! We're not supposed to be thinking about sad things. Katori's lips left mine, and her face looked so lonely.
引退したら離れ離れになっちゃうね。
After I left the club, I'd be moving out of the dorm. Between the club and the dorm, Katori and I had been together all the time, and now we were leaving both of those behind. But it's not like we're never gonna see each other, right? Yeah, I guess so.
ちょっとは心配とかしたらどうなの？
I am. About what?
大学だってさ、一緒に行かないしさ、住むとこだって別だしさ。
There were lots of couples who lived like that.
心配じゃないの？私、美少女よ。
Katori said, her face totally serious. How old are you? Can you still call yourself a maiden? Ow! Oof. I'm sorry. My girlfriend will always be a beautiful young maiden, even in her 80s. It's not that I'm not worried, but
けど？
I've got a secret weapon. I'll show you later the thing that we bought. What did we buy at Windy? Whoa. I dodged her question by standing up, with her in my arm. Damn, I'm carrying her. Okay, let's go home.
やだ。もうちょっとここにいたい。
Katori said and clamped onto me. We've gotta turn in early. Tomorrow is a big day.
じゃあおんぶして。
Alright. Katori didn't wait for my answer and just climbed up on my back. What a spoiled little princess. But I started to walk, carrying her on my back.
よーし、突破せ
Let's go to the mansion! Yes, your majesty. Playing the white horse rather than the knight, I charged off into the darkness. That's the noise a horse makes, right? Oh god, Amane. She's woken up.
よく寝たぞ。
Yeah, had a good night's sleep. Oh, did she find it?
おー、ゼリーだ。食べていいのかな。
Of course, the first thing she notices is the jelly, right? The gelatin.
いただきまーす。
You don't need permission, Amane, you know that.
なんだこれ。
Oh, she found it! The flight plan, the new one.
フライトプラン改訂本。
Does it get the Amane stamp of approval? Seems like it. She's smiling. Sounds like she approves.
ああ。今夜は星が綺麗に見えるな。うん。明日は晴れそうだ。
Oh man, I can't wait for tomorrow. It's gonna be a big day. Yeah. I'm getting all nervous now.